Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Premier League match week number 10 is here. This weekend, we have a lot of games and we're going to go very quickly and give you my preview, predictions, and all the good stuff. But before anything, we're going to start by reminding you what is happening on the table. Number 1. Tottenham Hotspurs, 23 points. Manchester City are second, 21 points. Arsenal are third, 21 points. Liverpool are fourth, 20 points. Aston Villa are fifth, 19 points. Newcastle United are sixth, 16 points. Brighton are seventh, 16 points. Manchester United are eighth, 15 points. West Ham United are 9th, 14 points. Chelsea are 10th, 12 points. Crystal Palace 11th with 12 points. 12th we have Wolves 11 points. 13 Fulham 11 points. 14 Brentford with 10 points. 15th Nottingham Forest with 10 points. 16th we have Everton with 7 points only. 17th we have Luton Town 5 points. 18th Burnley 4 points. 19th Bournemouth 3 points. And the last one, the 20th, Sheffield United with only 1 point. All right, my people. So we have to go very quickly and talk about the games, all right, on weekend. So this Friday, I don't know why Spurs had to play on Friday because they played the last game on Monday, but they can't really complain because there are certain teams who are in the Champions League or Europa League and they will play after 2 days or after 3 days. So it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just a little bit surprised why Tottenham Hotspurs played on Monday and they are gonna play on Friday. Actually, Crystal Palace against Tottenham Hotspurs. Look at the recent result here. Palace actually lost the last game against Newcastle 4-0, and Tottenham Hotspurs of course beat Fulham 2-0, and they are top of the table. I think this one is gonna be a 2-1 win for Tottenham Hotspurs. I think they're gonna do everything in their power to win this game because they are top of the table, they have the momentum and they wanna continue. Let's move on. Saturday, October the 28th, very early in the morning, Chelsea Football Club against Brentford. Chelsea, the last game, they drew at home against Arsenal, which felt like a loss because Chelsea were dominating almost the entire game and bottled it the last minute. And for Brentford, they have some momentum because they beat Burnley 3-0 the last game. But I think Chelsea are going to be powerful and beat them at Stamford Bridge 3-1. And remember, I have an entire video for the Chelsea game with all the details. Moving on, we have Arsenal against Sheffield United. Arsenal just beat Sevilla away in the Champions League, so they have some momentum. They drew against Chelsea Football Club 2-2 and they celebrated as if they won the Champions League. So they have the momentum. They are happy campers. So Sheffield United lost at home the last game against Manchester United 2-1. I think Arsenal are going to really destroy them. This game is going to be 4-1 to Arsenal. Moving on. Let's go. Bournemouth against Burnley. Two struggling teams. The last game, Burnley actually lost against Brentford 3-0, and Bournemouth lost at home 1-2 against Wolves. This one, I think it's going to be a draw, 2-2 at the end. Let's move on and talk about this Wolves against Newcastle United. United of Newcastle. So Newcastle are very strong. I'm recording this video before their game on Wednesday in the Champions League, but it doesn't matter. I think they're going to be a little bit tired though, you know. Wolves are doing very, very good at the moment. They won the last game against Bournemouth 2-1. Newcastle United completely destroyed Crystal Palace in the Premier League 4-0. This game is gonna be a 2-2 draw because Newcastle are gonna be tired. They're gonna give everything in the Champions League. Moving on, let's now talk about the games on Sunday, October the 29th. Sunday, West Ham against Everton. Look at that. Aston Villa beat West Ham the last game 4-1, and Liverpool beat Everton 2-0 the last game. Two teams that lost their last games in the Premier League. Wow. So I think this one, West Ham United playing home, they're gonna beat but West Ham actually are playing on Thursday in Europa League. Lord have mercy. But I think West Ham are going to win this game 2-1. Moving on. Aston Villa against Luton Town. Okay. What are we talking about here? Let's go back a little bit. Okay. So, I think Aston Villa are going to destroy Luton. I know that Villa are going to play on Thursday in the Conference League, but they have a very good and deep team to destroy Luton Town. This game is going to be 2-0 to Aston Villa because they're gonna get tired a little bit, but they have a strong bench. 2-0 to Aston Villa. Moving on, Brighton against Fulham. The last game, Brighton lost against Manchester City 2-1, and Tottenham Hotspurs beat Fulham 2-0. So two teams that lost their last games in the Premier League. Brighton are in Europa League. They're gonna play on Thursday. Wow, it's gonna be a little bit tough for them. So I think Brighton are gonna draw this game 1-1. Moving on very quickly, Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool are playing on Thursday. Nottingham Forest got the entire week to prepare, but Liverpool are very strong, my friend. The last time they beat Everton at home 2-0. Luton Town against Nottingham Forest. The last game in the Premier League, they drew 2-2. Nottingham Forest not doing that good. I think Liverpool are going to be too strong for them. 2-1 to Liverpool. Moving on, Sunday. The last game on Sunday is going to be between Manchester United and Manchester City. Lord have mercy. So the Manchester Derby. Okay, who is the king of the city of Manchester? This one is going to be something else. United are doing very good. By the time of recording, they just beat Copenhagen in the Champions League. So they have the momentum. And the last game in the Premier League, they beat Sheffield United. Manchester City had a very, very tough game against Brighton, but they ended up by winning 2-1 in the Premier League. And Manchester United actually played on Tuesday in the Champions League. Manchester City are going to play on Wednesday. So United got one extra day to prepare. You know what? This game could end up by being a huge surprise because everybody is waiting for the bidding. You know, Manchester United are going to get destroyed by City. But listen, City are not that good at the moment. United playing home. And they have the momentum. They won probably 4 games in a row now. Regardless of how they are winning those games, it still wins. And they have the momentum. They are playing home in front of their own fans. This game is going to end up Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1.